My name's Andy Taylor. I'm the Managing Director of Elm Tech UK Limited. We specialise in technology specification. We've been in existence since 2006 and we work closely with the hospitality sector. I first met Phil at St Angel when I joined my local BNI chapter, BNI Invincible, based in Durham. We obviously hit it off quite quickly as we soon realised that there was some great synergy between our two businesses. Phil works with hundreds of venues in the hospitality sector, and I call on people in the hospitality sector all week, every week, for selling telecoms and payment solutions. So we quickly hit it off and realised that we could benefit each other's business. So I first started recommending Phil pretty much the week after I met him. He'd explained to me how his product and his business differs from the majority of people out in the industry. I've subsequently referred him into 35 of my own customer base, and the reports that have come back have been nothing less than complimentary. In fact, I've received 3 or 4 testimonials actually about not only the quality of the acts he provides, but the backup and support that goes into a situation when unfortunately they might have to cancel an act. You know, Phil takes that all on board and manages the entire bundle, taking all that stress away from the manager themselves, which means they can concentrate on running their business and Phil will look after the acts and the entertainment side in its entirety. That gives them a lot of security, knowing that they're not having to devote any time away from their main money earning business to deal with sourcing, advertising for, and then vetting a number of live acts. And with Phil, you can guarantee that he's seen, met and reviewed an act before he even sends it out. So it's been a fantastically easy way of generating business for Phil and vice versa, him generating business for me. When you can refer someone with impunity and know that they're going to deliver on that service promise, it's a nice way of doing business, full stop. So yeah, with respect to my relationship with St Angel, it's actually managed to allow me to grow my business from the referrals that he's given me, and also me to assist him in growing his business with the referrals we pass to each other. And that's really born out of the trust that I have in Phil, the product and the way that he goes about doing it. So it's been a fantastic development for me, and I'm now looking to find myself other people that are similar, because the relationship between us has blossomed to a point where it's beneficial to both businesses. Bottom line is, I refer Phil and St Angel into any hospitality venue that I speak to, into anyone that's off my back book, and I'll continue to refer him in as I know that it's actually benefited my business in the long run. And if you are a venue manager or anywhere that's capable of putting on a live act, then I would seriously recommend you speak to Phil. He can potentially change the entire outlook on hiring live bands for your company. So the feedback that I've had from the customers I've referred Phil into has been amazing. And not only that, one of the biggest things that they come back to me regularly on is the fact that Phil's so approachable. He actually represents the venue and not the band, which means that that's a massive change in dynamics of the way that most of the businesses in this sector work. They can speak to Phil directly. He is personally managing your liaison with the venue, which means if there's any queries or questions that need answering, or if you need to go back to him for extra information, you're dealing with the owner of the business and not somebody in between. So you're getting it straight from the horse's mouth, which means you get personal service from Phil himself. And I think that's one of the key factors, is he takes the stress of sourcing a band away from you and bears that brunt within the business. So that's where St Angel works.